Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our 12 noon American presentation of Utopian Global. I am Dr. Blue, and I'm excited to be able to host this presentation with you. It's my prayer that you will gain the knowledge and information that is available to help you change your situation in this crisis. I believe that wealth creation is available for everyone. And thanks to this wonderful company, I'm going to be talking about and sharing, each and every one of you, as well as myself, have the privilege and opportunity to build and create wealth, lasting wealth, generational wealth through gold and silver. So get your pens and papers ready. We're going to kind of go through some discussions and share some things, and we're going to come up with some solutions. We're going to share some solutions that you can choose, and you and you and you and whoever dared to choose, you now have something to do. Again, I'm Dr. Blue, and I see on the line we have us the legendary Claudia Eifer. Miss Claudia Eifer, how are you? How's everything going?
I am great, Dr. Blue. Fantastic to have you on the call, of course, to host the call. It's amazing for America. We have a big mission, as you know, mission in commission for everybody to erase poverty and many, many other things. So I'm looking forward to your call.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Always an honor. I've known her for years, but her message has been consistent. And guess what, everybody? If there's anything we want consistency. And this is what we like about this company. What we like about this company is all throughout, for the years that this company has been in existence, this company has been consistent. And I believe the speed of the people rather, matches the speed of the leaders. And our leader, and we're going to talk about him today, Mr. Bill Rao, he's a very serious person about breaking the back of poverty off of the life of every person who is willing to do something different. And that's what it's all about. So we're going to get right to our presentation. I want to keep your eyes on the screen. As you keep your eyes on the screen, I'm going to be sharing with you a PowerPoint. And how I like to do the presentation is I like to start off with sharing the video. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to go ahead and we're going to share the video so you can understand overall what it means to be your own boss. And up front, we want to share with you and show you what this leveraged income opportunity is all about. And I believe nothing does it better than the video. As they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words, so a video could be worth millions. All right. So let's go forth and we're going to get started, and then we'll be back to talk after that.
How would you like to be your own boss? Be able to plan your own time and be in control of every minute of your life? Well, it's very possible. And with Utopian Global, you can achieve it as quick as you snap your fingers. The Utopian Global ecosystem allows you to multiply your income exponentially and diversify your assets by converting them into precious metals like gold and silver. This helps you eliminate the risk of inflation and devaluation associated with fiat currency. After all, if it's good enough for governments and central banks to hold their reserves in gold, then why shouldn't you? Besides the gold and silver, we also give you the possibility to participate in STORE. STORE, sustainable technology and resource holdings, is backed by real assets that power the world. By owning STORE, you get to enjoy the rewards from the income generated by the STORE assets. These assets include legacy energy resources in the Raccoon Bend field located in Texas, USA. Our second phase is addressing the plastic crisis and creating opportunity with Polystream Technologies plastics to fuel process. The production, proliferation, and disposal of single-use plastics is a crisis of truly global proportion. That's not all. With our lucrative partners program, you can earn rewards and commissions when you share our message and services with others, as well as qualify for bonuses such as luxury travel and paid holidays. Our affiliates also get premium wealth education and coaching, as well as access to webinars and marketing materials. You don't have to break the bank to start with Utopian Global. With as low as €99, you can become an independent business owner and start increasing your income by joining our global network. Remember, everyone you spread the word about Utopian Global to results in you multiplying your own assets, doing good for the planet, and increasing your payouts. Don't forget to visit our website at utopianglobal.com to learn more. The time to get in is now. Utopian Global, real assets, real income, real lifestyle.
That's what I want to share today. I want to talk about real assets, real income, and real lifestyle. And why is that important? Because if you understand, if you can just look around at the current environment in which we're in as it relates to this economy, this world. Now, this is what I believe, according to what I've been seeing. And I'm, again, you can do your due diligence and research and come to the same conclusions that I've come to. There's still a few sectors that are teetering on breakdown as it relates to today's economy. All right, there's a lot of distribution channels and other areas that have been impacted, other areas that will be impacted. And what we're going to see at this time, like never before, is we're going to see a challenge economically, more of a depression. Many experts are saying that this is going to be equivalent to the 1920 crash of all things. And so my point is this: if I know that this is coming, how and with what would I protect my family? Would I protect all of the work that I've done, everything I've done throughout life? And you know what? We got some solutions here. But let's look at things as they are. When we look at today's reality, we see an imbalanced global system, rising government debt, and that's the truth. If you haven't looked, the Federal Reserve president or director just came forth and said, today is not the day to worry about the debt. We just got to print more money. And I'm going to show you why that's a problem. But everything's being printed. There's bailouts everywhere for every sector. Matter of fact, if you listen up, you see, and just do your own due diligence, but you'll see that people are being paid more to stay home on unemployment than to go to work. That's a problem. And while many people may feel like, oh, that's exciting, the reality is when you begin, some people got the lines muted. I want you to mute your lines. If you're on, just make sure your lines are muted, everyone. Thank you so much. So everybody can hear. I appreciate you so good. So my point is this: if you're being paid more to stay home than you are to go out and to do business or to facilitate the economy in that way, we got a problem. Interest rates are low. So ladies and gentlemen, there's no question. You see it. You know that some things are going on. And here's the thing: at the snap of a finger, it's not going to get better. Today, on tomorrow, even in Texas and other areas in Georgia, I believe last Friday they did it. They're opening up the economies in the cities where people can go out. Well, the virus is very much alive and well upon us. And what that means is that we're going to see heightened cases. We even may see, God forbid, but we even may see a recall where people are asked to go back in and to shut down just a little bit while longer. My point is this, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get worse before it gets better. That's not doom or gloom. That's just the truth. But here's some solutions. The Utopian global ecosystem offers these three areas that I want all of you to concentrate on because it's something that's always on my mind right about now. Number one is real assets. Real assets. Number two is a real income. An income you can earn from home. An income just by showing and telling, because there's no selling here, you're able to allow people to experience a real protected lifestyle, which is the secret of the generational wealthy. Now, I say this all the time, and you saw it on the video. If central banks and governments are buying gold, why aren't you? If you're not moving your money in a safer form, then what are you waiting for? For everything to go collapse and then for you to say, I blame this person or that person? No, here's the great thing about it. You can have your own paycheck protection program, according to what they say in America. You can have your own income stimulus package. And how do you do that? By being your own bank, by protecting your resources, because if you don't do it, who else will? All right, this company offers four areas as it relates to, four areas as it relates to this ecosystem. You got store that's available outside of the United States, not available in the United States, but store is more assets that a person can give to crowdfunding these assets, and you're able to be paid from, and it's a phenomenal thing. You got the wealth, one of my favorites, wealth building, safeguarding your wealth by having precious metals. I really like that. The education. When people ask me, well, how did you know this? Now, don't get me wrong. I've had mentors in my life who taught me the essence of building wealth and not about chasing cash. See, at first, in my ignorance, and listen to me, it's okay to be ignorant. It's just not okay to stay ignorant. You can be ignorant. Ignorance doesn't mean we don't know. There's a lot of things I may be ignorant to. I just don't know. But the moment I know I don't know it and I know I'll need it, I start to learn it. This company has an education program, and through doing this business, you're going to earn while you learn, and you're going to learn while you earn. How you like that? I like that a lot, because guess what? That's how I've come to understand how the economy works. That's how I come to understand the importance of gold and silver and how to protect my future. And lastly, you have, watch this, a marketing opportunity here. Marketing just simply means we show and telling. We don't sell here, we show and tell. And in this marketing, you can be your own boss by having an income leverage opportunity as a business that you can do from home. Now, listen to me. Back in the day, when it came to a situation or businesses like this, you want to meet somebody at the coffee house, you want to bring a video, or you want to show them on your laptop. Here's what I love about today's society. We've now discovered we can do a lot of things from the comfort of our own home and be safe, but at the same time, be wise and build business. And this opportunity gives you that marketing ability simply by literally marketing and sharing this opportunity. So moving right along, this is what we love to share. This is part of your education, part of understanding. If you've seen this before, if you know it, fine. If you don't, or if you're refreshed in it, great. But there's all of us on this line are in one or more of these categories. Either you're an employee, meaning you have a job. All an employee means is you trade time for money. All right. Can you still build and create wealth from that? Yes, you can. It's going to take a long time, and you're limited on what you can do, but you still can do it. However, it's not the wisest position to be in when it comes to building lasting wealth. Because yes, you can earn an income, but you only have a certain amount of time that this body will give you to work in which you're earning money or dollars in reference to that time. Number two is a business owner. A business owner is you're able to own a system, a leverage system where people work with you. And when people work with you, that equals money. When you see the big, CEOs on the golf course while they're playing golf and they're discussing deals, guess what? They're still working, but they're having fun. You know why? Because there's hundreds to thousands of people back at work running the company, managers, supervisors, and that CEO is able, because of the system, to build wealth faster and easier. It was J. Paul Getty, and listen what he says. The first oil billionaire tycoon, this is what he says. He said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. I think he said a lot there. I think he understood what it means to have a leverage system working with you and for you. And that's an easier and better way of creating money. Then we go into the next category. We got those who are self-employed. Self-employed simply means you own a job. And the amount of after work is what determines your income. As a self-employed person, whether you fix cars or you cut hair or you cut grass or you do anything as a self-employed person, your level of income will be based upon the level of clients you have and the time that you put inside of there, which means that if you don't go to cut that grass or to cut that hair or to fix those teeth or whatever it is, as a self-employed person, then guess what you're missing out of? Income for that time spent. And then lastly, one of my favorite positions to be inside of is that of an investor. You own investments and your income does not depend on you working. This is where your money can make money for you even while you're asleep. And guess what? This Utopian Global opportunity offers the best of all these four positions. What is that? Business owner and investment. All this at the tip of your fingertips and at your hand, and only thing you need is a computer, is a phone, and a proven plan of action. And guess what we give you? We give you the proven plan of action because it works. All right, let me give you a little bit of how it started for me and why is it important that you hear what I have to say. Oh, little old me. This is me right here. Of course, a younger me without the gray hair and, much younger and still handsome. Thank you so much. You don't have to say it. I'll say it for you. All right, I'm inside of this. This is a limousine that I'm in, and I'm in with these giants of the people. These are mentors in my life who taught me everything from spirituality as well as to wealth building. All right, to the far left is the gentleman by the name of Bishop Milton Perry. I started this journey with him years ago, teaching God's people why they need God's money. And we believe God's money is gold and silver, not because I made that up, because it's all inside of the scriptures. All right, Bishop Perry oversees multiple churches in which he was very focused on teaching people the truth about prospering in the things of God. One of my first mentors taught me a lot about the integrity of living. He's died, went home to be with the Lord, but even to the day he died, we were still on a journey of helping people eradicate poverty and build wealth. This gentleman right here is a gentleman by the name of Philip Judge. He was the first person who taught me the lesson I want to share with you today, what money really is. Up until listening to him and understanding, I did not know what money was. I did not really get it. All I thought is if you had a lot of the green stuff, then you was going to be okay. And that's just not so, because over time, that green stuff loses value. We'll talk about it. Then the gentleman right here, who is the reason why we're all here together, Mr. Bill Rao, mentor to me as well. But what I was so moved about him is he's already reached pinnacles of success where he could be on the beach sipping Mai Tais and enjoying life. But he realized, wait a minute, even though I'm financially free, there are so many others who are not. So he created this utopian global ecosystem and opportunity where everyone can build and create wealth by following the clues that the wealthy use to get you to the place where you need to be. He's not only a man of wisdom, but he got a heart of gold. And I mean, he got a heart of gold. He's real serious about people succeeding. And if you're a part of this opportunity, you're here and you have great leadership and visionary leadership. I love the fact that he can see into the future and prepare us to get there as a business and business owners. And again, the speed of the people is based upon the speed of the leader. And this gentleman right here is certainly just that. He's a great leader. And that's how it started for me. I knew that this will be a life's call, that this was much more than me earning some money. It was a journey on helping people be financially free and protected from the coming devastation that we're now seeing, because I'm saying this and I believe it. We are now in the end time transfer of wealth. It is happening now. Keep your eyes open. Watch the news. You'll see it. And anybody who says anything contrary, literally their head is in the clouds or in the sand. Either way, they're not seeing what's going on. So here's the first lesson I learned from those great mentors. The first thing I learned is, what is money? What is money? What is real money? And the reason why that's important to know and to understand is more oftentimes, and I'm going to give you a real life example, people look at this as being money. This is not money. Change your vocabulary. This is currency. It is fiat currency. The word fiat means government decree. It is a currency that is backed by nothing. There's nothing backing this. And the problem with this is you're giving your time, you're working for corporations and companies that is paying you in this, and there's nothing wrong with you being paid in this. Let me be very clear, because guess what? If I do something for you, I'd rather you pay me in this. But what makes the difference, and this is what the wealthy understand, is what they do after they earn this. What they do next after this is in their possession. And this is what we're talking to you about. Because watch this, money is supposed to be a reward for the service you render. Now, I done helped about a whole lot of people right now because there's no reason for anybody to be broke. There's no reason at all. Why? Because if you're broke, the main thing you got to understand is you got to begin to recognize that provide a service or sell a product, and you'll be rewarded with currency. All right. And of course, the level of your services and the level of your products determines how much of this you get. But that's how the economy works. It works through transactions. See, money is supposed to serve three purposes. Anything we use for money, it got to be a store of value, which means the work I put in today, my value of the work that I put in today got to be able to be stored over the long term. It have to be a medium of exchange, which means that I can transact with you here, give you a product or service, and you give me the reward of money, or whatever the case may be. And last, it got to be a unit of account. I got to be able to have this as an account for, or a unit of account based upon a value of something or an object or something that I have, or whatever the case may be. Here's my point. When it comes to money, this right here is not money, it is currency. Please hear me. It's currency. It's currency. Currency is not money because currency does not effectively store value over time. What do I mean by that? Let me give you another example so you can understand this. All right. Every 10 years, hold on, everybody. Somebody got their phone unmuted. Let me make sure you guys are good. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys are a great class. You're a great class today. Thank you so much. Every 10 years, your dollar loses half of its purchasing power. What does that mean? This is not a store of value, because if I take this $100 and I commit it to the bank in a bank account and I leave it there for 10 years, number one, the fees is going to eat it all up. You know, after a certain amount, if you don't have a certain amount in the banks, they got legally the right to charge you fees and your money's ate up. But let's say they charge no fees. I left this in there because I'm going to save this for my children's children. Issue with that is every 10 years, the purchasing power of this $100 is literally cut in half. So after 10 years, what was $100 now has $50 of purchasing power. Even though it's still $100, it's $50 of purchasing power. Another 10 years, that $50 now is $25 of purchasing power. That means this is now 30 years. I got still $100, but it only buys $25 worth of goods and services. Another 10 years, this is what inflation does. And now that $25, now at $12.50. It's still $100 though, but it's only buying $12.50. Now, how does that work? This is why back in 1935, you could buy bread for 8 cents. And the same bread from the same companies you try to get today, it's not 8 cents, it's about $2 to $3. And if you have a vegan in your family, like my family is vegan and my daughter is a vegan princess, your vegan bread is going to run you $8, $9. My point is this, ladies and gentlemen, if this was money, it should be able to store value. And we know currency doesn't store value, especially now, because the more of this that is printed and introduced into the monetary circulation, the less value what we have has. Does that make sense? Which means that even if you have a lot of this, the more the value or there's a debasement of this dollar, guess what happened? What you have no longer is going to have the value it once had. And this is why this is a terrible, matter of fact, Robert Kiyosaki, he said it this way: cash is trash. And what he was saying is simply this, is that there's nothing backing it. So therefore, if you are saving inside of it, we got a couple of questions. I'm gonna answer the questions at the end. So thank you so much. So if you got questions, please go ahead and put them on. We're gonna make sure we answer the questions in the end so we can get through the presentation. All right, so if you're gonna trade your time for money, make sure that you're able to trade your time for something that maintains its value, that it can be passed down for generations, and currency just came. Here's another example, because, you know, I'm gonna give you an example and I'm gonna give you the facts. I'm going to give you the facts. I want you to understand the truth. Here's the rise and fall of the dollar. The dollar was created as an experiment in 1913, where the Federal Reserve was created. Now, if you don't know, even though this is the United States Federal Reserve, it is not owned by the United States. It's owned by a group of wealthy families who issue the monetary policies for America. This is why on your dollar, it does not say United States of America bill. It says Federal Reserve note. That is on your dollar. And the reason why it says Federal Reserve note is because a note is an instrument of debt. It is a debt that the government, United States of America, has to pay back to the Federal Reserve for issuing the currency. Now, that's a whole thing. If you're new to this, trust me, when you get finished with this company and being a part, you're going to be true to this, because this is what we got to be teaching the next generation, and you will not learn this in school. All right, back in 1913, $100 was worth $100. Go figure, right? $100 worth $100. That's what it was in 1913. When we begin to go throughout life and we see every event from the Black Wall Street crash, Black Thursday, the Bretton Woods Agreement, the oil crisis, the second oil crisis, the dot-com bubble, Lehman Brothers collapse, tax cut. Now we see that what was $100 worth $100 now has less, hear me clearly, less than $3 worth of value on a $100 bill. Now we equate those same numbers back to a dollar. That means $1 in 1913 now has about 3%. That means your dollar, your currency has been debased and devalued to have 3% of purchasing power. Do you honestly think it's going to take another 30 years to wipe out that last 3%? No, I believe we're in the time where all the quantitative easing, and quantitative easing is when the government is printing money. The more the government continues to print money, the quantitative easing is literally debasing our current money supply. And that's where we get our national debt. Now, here's a view of what that looks like, okay? As you can see, back in 1930, we were $16 billion in debt. Of course, you got all these world events. Take a look at them. I'm not going to go through it all for the sake of time, but I'm going to show you with all these world events, there was an issuance of currency, quantitative easing, that was released through the government, adding to our debt right now. And here we are, right now at this point, COVID-19 in 2020, and this right here have risen. And guess what? This is only as of March 25th, 2020. You know, since then, billions of dollars, billions and billions of dollars have been printed and released in different sectors for small businesses, for Paycheck Protection Program in America, for the farming coalition, for all kinds of things. And guess what? We haven't even dealt with the real estate market by the time that collapse was going to happen there. So again, we're now at $23.54 trillion in debt, which will never, ever be paid off. So there's only one way for this to go. And the only way for this to go is a collapse of the dollar. Because if that debt will never be paid off, not in my lifetime, not in my children's lifetime, not in their children's lifetime, you got to understand what $1 trillion is in retrospect of how much is in $1 trillion. So when you look at that 23 trillion, and we're still not done yet, ladies and gentlemen, if there's ever been a time to protect what you work so hard for, this is that time. And if you still disagree with me saying, no, I still got time, no problem. Listen to me. Please hear what I'm saying. If you're going to continue to trust the nation's currency or whatever nation your currency is under, then keep saving inside of it. No one's telling you not to. We're just telling you to understand the facts and make wiser decisions so you can be protected, that no matter what happens with the economy, those who are protected with gold and silver, God's money, will be those who will survive. Now, let me give you another example. And by 1932, gold has outperformed cash by more than 4,300%. You need to understand, and I can put chart after chart and after chart up and show you how if you were to place your dollars into a position of gold or silver, okay, gold or silver, if you to place these dollars in the position of gold and silver, just $100,000 back in 1932 will be worth more than 4.4 or almost $4.5 million. $1 million today. That's amazing. Because my grandfather was born around 1930. And if my grandfather or your grandfather or great-grandfather, depending on, you know, how old you are, where you are, if they would have had this knowledge and taking these steps, then your family lineage will be different today, because wealth would have been transferred from generation to generation to generation. And if your grandparents did not do this, like mine didn't, on my mother's side or my father's side, they just didn't. Guess what? It's not too late. Thanks to Mr. Bill Rao, we have the opportunity to do that today. So why gold? Why this shiny metal? What's the importance of having gold? Well, first thing I want you to understand is gold, again, have held its value over thousands of years. And what matters most is not the price of gold today or silver, it is its buying power or its purchasing power. And this is how it goes. Gold and silver is God's money. Not because I said it, but because he said it. He made it. Nobody can make it. Nobody can fabricate it. Nobody can make it up. It is truly and has been a store of value over thousands upon thousands of years. What kind of value does gold has? Intrinsic value. If you really research what it takes to bring 1 ounce of gold, like I'm holding in my hand, out of the ground, how many man hours, how much sweat equity and work is put into this. This is value contained. And when you can take what you're earning and being paid in these dollars and protect it in gold and silver, you then are positioning yourself for wealth creation for generations, because this will never dissipate. It will never evaporate. It will never corrode. It will never rust. It is gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen, and it's been around and will be around. In Romans times, the Bible times, I love those times. I've studied those times. In Romans times, you could buy a good toga and a pair of sandals for how much? 1 ounce of gold. You fast forward 100 years from Romans times, or 100 years ago from now, rather, and that same, instead of a toga, because we don't wear those togas today, we wear a suit and a fine pair of shoes, you can purchase for $20, which was equal to 1 ounce of gold. Now, we fast forward to today, as we speak, right now in 2020, 1 ounce of gold for the price of 1 ounce of gold, which is $1,700 or so, give or take today. You can still buy a fine suit and a pair of shoes for that 1 ounce of gold. Are you seeing what I'm saying here? The purchasing power of this gold has maintained its ability to buy those goods and services no matter where inflation was, because your money was protected, or your dollars rather was protected in real money. And again, when we look again, 100 years ago, all right, gold was how much? It was only $20. So here's the thing, what would $20 buy you today in reference of the suit? You know, most of the shirts, even if you go to a bargain store, you cannot buy even a bargain shirt for $20. All right, that's going to be 25 or more, 26 or more, let alone something that's tailored. My point is this, ladies and gentlemen, if you hold on to this is why Robert Kiyosaki was saying cash is trash, because it does not maintain its value. All right, and for you, if you're serious about your future and you're conscious about what's happening now, you want to protect yourself in this. Well, if you want to protect yourself in something, why not protect yourself in the best? As you can see, and if you can see on the screen, I'm kind of putting it toward the camera. You see where it says Argo Horaeus, okay? That's on gold, and you see it right here. Argo Horaeus, you see the hallmark right there. Argo Horaeus, right across the top. Now, the gold and silver this company only deals with come from a company called Argo Horaeus. That's our refinery. You're dealing directly with the refinery. Let me tell you why that's good. You're able to get a competitive price on your precious metals because you're dealing with the refinery. Argo Horaeus is one of the world's most prestigious Swiss refineries, and it bears the highest accreditation from the London Bullion Marketing Association. The Argo Horaeus hallmark is recognized and respected by dealers everywhere, everywhere. And you have that. That's what you're saving your gold in. Now, what type of gold does Argo Horaeus produce? Swiss gold, 999.9 pure. That's 24 karat. This right here is 24 karat, not the 10 karat, not the 14 karat, not the 18 karat or the 22, 24 karat gold. That's right there is giving you the highest quality of gold that you're able to protect your money in, as well as silver, 999.0 silver, or 999 silver, which is pure silver, not sterling silver, not 92.5, but pure silver. This right here is what this refinery offers, and this is why Utopian Global only deals with that refinery, Argo Horaeus, to give us quality gold and silver. And I want to point this out because it's important to understand that gold and silver are the most enduring forms of wealth, and they provide the ultimate financial security in times of crisis. Did you hear me? Gold and silver provides the ultimate financial security in times of crisis. I'm just asking, have you noticed what we're in right now? We're in a crisis. And because we're in a crisis, the question is, what are you doing to protect? What are you doing to protect your gold and silver? Or your money, rather. What are you doing to protect it? And again, and I'm going to say this here, it's hard to protect this currency. No way you can do it. And everything I'm teaching you today, everyone, do your due diligence. That's right, study it. Research what currency is. Research what gold and silver is. And then you understand the difference that if this was okay, Central banks would not be trying to protect their reserves through gold and silver just in case something happened, which many people are reading the signs on the wall, or what's written on the wall. All right. Same thing with it when it goes to governments. Governments would not be holding a basis of gold if their currencies were what they say or portray it to be. Because if this is good, then why would I ever look for anything else? But you know what I like to say, especially at this point, is when you have the best, you don't need the rest. And what I mean by that is our gold is of the finest quality. And Bill Rao came up with this ingenious program that anybody can start for free on an asset accumulation program. And you can, when you get ready to fund that account, this asset accumulation plan, you get ready, it's like a savings plan, a savings account. When you get ready to fund it, you can fund it with $25 only, or 25 euro rather. That's it. Which means that for those of you who are saying, I need to do something, I may not be in position to get gold, but no problem. We can show you how to save a minimum of $25. It can be per month, it can be per quarter, it can be per year, it can be per 10 years, doesn't matter. You still have that opportunity. And the reason that the accounts are free is another benefit, because most gold and silver places, for you to open up an account with them, you got to first deposit anywhere from 50,000 or more. And I'm talking about traditional gold and silver companies, but not with this company, because we want to make wealth building easy for every generation. All right, so in short, let me kind of recap a little bit. You got to think outside of the box. This company makes owning gold and silver available for everyone. Starting at 25 euro, you got 24/7 access, which means you can be saving in gold and silver in the middle of the night, or early in the morning, doesn't matter. You got 24-hour access. LBMA, good delivery. London Bullion Marketing Association, good delivery, which means you can have your products, your gold and silver products, shipped to the address you provide. Of course, after the pandemic, a lot of things are on hold, but we'll be back as we flow in that. But even your gold and silver is securely stored in private vaulting with Witness International. That means your gold and silver is able to be securely stored even at this particular time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this right here is phenomenal. Also, for those of you who are, I'm sorry, did I miss? Yeah, I did miss something. Let me just make sure I covered it all for you. Of course, source from Argo Horaeus, we talked about that, and it's independently audited twice a year, which means there's an outside company that comes in and say, yep, it's here. Yeah, we can see that. That belonged to that person. That belonged to that person. Here's the records. I see the gold. And that's a wonderful thing to know, that you are dealing with a company of integrity, and your gold and silver is real. It comes to you. It can be stored and protected. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in my hands. All right, Texas Raccoon Bend oil producing field. This is a part of the store program. Sorry to say to you, those of you who are in America, it's not available for you. We got some other programs getting ready to come out available for you, and you're going to be very pleased. But this right here is available for anybody around the world, and only if you are an accredited investor in the States. That means you have $1 million net worth, and you're able to do transactions of 250,000 or more. Are you able to participate at this level of store? But at the end of the day, it's real. All right, here's a group of individuals who went out there to talk with the geologists, to see the field, to walk the grounds and know about it. And I mean, it is real. You understand? All right. Then the company also offers, through the store program, and I'm just going to touch on it a little bit, what is called plastics to fuel. Plastics to fuel. We understand that plastics is a global problem. It will continue to be so. Well, guess what? This company has a solution to an income-producing asset that you're able to have through the store program. If you are outside of America, visit the website and you'll hear more information about that. Polystream, same thing, plastic to liquid process. That shows about it. Then we have a mineral reclamation and remediation in Peru and Ecuador. Now, those of you know, when you're mining for gold, and these areas are known areas where companies are mining for gold, that there is, social damage sometimes social harm. Well, guess what? We have an aspect through the store program to go in and to really reclaim and remediate these areas with a upside of $2+ billion upside. All right. And through this reclamation process, you can kind of see the tons of copper that can be reclaimed, or the gold or the silver, and so on and so forth. Site cleanup, clean energy utilization, all that is a part of it. For more information, visit the website on store and you can see that. Here's some of the team already there. Okay. Boots on the ground. We are serious about this, everyone. Serious about this. And guess what? You don't have to do this. It's already being done for you. And you don't have to sell anything. All you have to do is show and tell. Right now, it shows that if you're joining store, you can join store with about 48 euro, 0.48 euro. You can join store. Well, by the time that this company goes public, they're estimating, and this is speculation, that the price can rise upwards because of the assets, you know, the oil field, the polystyrene and plastic, the mineral recovery in Ecuador and Peru, that we can see a 4 euro price tag by the time it goes public. That means you do the math. If you get in at 0.48 euro and it goes to 4 euro, then that's a great income producing standard right there. Again, unfortunately, it's not available for America, but it is available for those who are around the world. This is Mr. Bill Rao. We talked about that. Very important for you to understand. When we talk about Mr. Bill Rao, he is, I'm sorry, everyone, give me 1 second here. Sorry about that. Mr. Bill Rao comes with over 30 years of business experience. Experience in owning, oh, there we go. My controls are having a mind of their own today. 30 years of business experience, having owned and operated multiple hotels in Australia since 2008. A highly successful precious metals company with tens of thousands of customers worldwide. His investment experience in the energy resource space spans 15 years. And in the last 3 years, he's expanded his business to include virtual digital currencies with cloud-based blockchain mining and now store. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me. This is the visionary behind Utopian Global. You see me with him. I'm proud to be connected because I'm so happy what my family has been able to do from this information I'm sharing with you today and taking the action that we have taken to secure our future. Here's the founder and CEO of Store. All right, Mr. Ryan Messer. And again, another equipped and capable leader when it comes to the Store product. This gentleman here has extensive energy sector and entrepreneur experience. He co-founded and ran operations for Sterling Energy Limited, managing partner of Chata Equity Partners and BlackRock Midstream Source Rock Exploration. That's him and I again. I'm proud to be connected in this way. Here's a lot of the team. Okay, this is a team of people who are a part of the Store opportunity, and that's my very first mentor in gold and silver, Mr. Philip Judge, taught me a lot of what I know, and I'm glad that I listened at that time. As we get ready to close, ladies and gentlemen, we want to show you how to build your income, boost your income, and how to build your future. And one of the ways you can do this is as a customer or as an affiliate. As a customer, you can purchase gold or silver from 25 euro onwards. That is not a month, it's onwards. You can do it monthly. We encourage you to do it frequently, but you can do it every 10 years. Doesn't matter. You can do it as you choose, as you're ready, but at least you have the opportunity to do that in that way, okay? All right. Another thing too is, hold on 1 second. Okay, we got a question. I'll answer that in a moment. Another way is affiliate. You can purchase affiliate package. All right, this is kind of goes to show you what you get on the Store end. Because it's America, I'm going to focus on the gold and silver end. As an affiliate, you can purchase a affiliate package. Listen to this. As you purchase any affiliate package, and I'll show you exactly how they look, you commit to 50 euros per month on an asset accumulation plan. And some of you might say, well, why do I have to have an asset accumulation plan? Because if you're in this type of business and you're not a product of this business, then why even be here? If you're not doing what you're encouraging others to do, then that's kind of hypocritical. You got to be saving. So we made it easy for you to save through this opportunity. You can earn from customer sales and affiliate sales. You can earn from increase of assets and the value of Store outside of America, of course. And this kind of shows you what your 50 monthly, what your 50 euro get. It get you, when you're not in the United States, more store, value of the store, and those are digital shares. And if you're in the United States, your 50 monthly euro goes to an asset accumulation plan, which gives you gold and silver. And this is what that looks like. Here's a multiple plans in which a person can join. Okay, I'm going to go to just the next one because the next one shows what happens in America. Okay, all right, but let me touch on this here. It shows you the amount of store you get with every package if you're outside of the United States. Take a look at that. It shows you 99 basic package, 56 store, 170 basic package, 106. You understand, you get the picture. It goes all the way through. Moving right along, gold and silver is what you get inside of the American packages. 99 euro, you're going to get 27 euro in gold. 170, 51 euro in gold and or silver, your choice. You can choose both or one over the other. And here's another one. For 390 euro, we recommend that if you're going to join the business, you want to join at that place. Why? Because you get a good value for the money, the dollars rather, that you're putting into your business program. You're getting 156 euro in gold and silver. Then we got the elite package, the pro package, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is all that you get with every business package. You'll get your precious metals, as you can see. You get to buy your precious metals wholesale at 3%. The company will buy back at no fee, right from your back office. You can sell it back. They won't charge you a fee. They'll allow you to do it. You also have access to LBMA storage, a storage facility where you can store your gold and silver. You get physical delivery to the address you provide. That goes all the way through. A daily referral income, because we don't sell, we show and tell. You don't have to walk around with this. You don't. I don't walk around with this. All I simply do is show people how to protect their currency into a greater form, and that indeed makes the difference in how it happens. And you get the education program. Everything I'm sharing with you today, you can learn and share it with others because this company is committed to you doing that. Now, this is the power of three. All this simply means is when you come in, and let's say at the 15 euro package, you get three people who do the same thing, and you earn your 15 euro back, making your business cash flow positive. And if you understand anything about a business, we want to be cash flow positive because everything after you becoming cash flow positive is, it's your increase. It's yours. All right. All right. You don't have to worry about operating a business from debt. And again, we want to run from debt and learn how to manage it. As I get ready to close here, I'm going to show you just a couple more things. All right. Multiple ways to earn. Take a screenshot of this if you must. Earn 40% on the fast start referrals, 5% on your direct bonuses on precious metal sales from customers, and 1% on affiliates. Qualify for incentives like luxury travel. Earn up to 7 levels of commission on your business organization, and you earn an extra 2% gold leadership bonuses from the customers and the teams, all as you commit to the 50 euro asset monthly accumulation plan. All right, moving right along, here's your commissions. We even show you how you get paid. Now, because you're not selling anything, you're just showing and telling somebody how to protect their wealth. The company says, we're going to pay you to do that. Now, how does that happen? Why are they paying you? Very simple. If the company did not pay you, they would have to spend millions of dollars on advertisement. That's radio, that's print, that's media, etc. So instead of taking that money and spending it on advertisement, they're going to use the best form of advertisement known to man. Anybody know what that is? Word of mouth. That's right. Word of mouth. So because we generally tend to do business or purchase things through recommendation, the company says to every person who shares, we don't sell, we show and tell. Every person who shares this opportunity, if someone joins on a basic plan at 99 euro, company pays you 37. Somebody joins at 390, company pay you 146 euro. Somebody joined at 790, you'll make 264 euro. If somebody joins at 1.5 euro, you're going to make 500 euro. And same thing here, 3,500, you're going to make 998 euro. And that's all commissions of showing and telling. And let's not forget our quantum packages, because people can purchase packages upwards between $9,000 and $1 million. And if they did at 9,000, you're going to earn 1,042 euro. And if they did at 1 million, you're going to earn 21,400 euro. Now you might be saying, well, why am I only owning 21,000 if they're doing 1 million? I tell you why, because this company puts the majority of their purchase into gold and silver or store. And that's what you want. You want to make sure that the person who is buying into the company, that they're getting what the company said they're going to get. And I don't know about you, but if I give a recommendation and I make $21,000 off of just a recommendation, that's still a good situation for me. I didn't have to carry any gold. I didn't have to go mining for it. I didn't have to dig it out the ground. I didn't have to do nothing. All I did was show and tell, and I earned an income. And by the way, everyone, for anybody in any way who's wondering, is this one of those things? Well, let me tell you, one of those things don't give you 14-day money back guarantee. That's 14-day money back guarantee. One of those things probably will give you 3 days and a hope that they can hurry up past the 3rd day so they don't have to give your money back. Well, this company, we give a money back guarantee because we do what we say and we say what we do. And that's what I love about being a part of it. All right. We are a unilevel pay plan, not a binary. Those of you who understand business building through a leverage income opportunity, you understand that unilevel pays much better than a binary. This company will pay your organization, down 7 levels of your organization based on your rank. The first 2 levels, you're going to earn 14%. Each level after that, 3% on down to 7 levels. And this shows you the bonus paid at each level, as well as the cumulative bonuses. So just for the sake of this illustration, because numbers are perfect, not people, but if you came in and you brought 5 business partners who you talked to, you shared, they want to do the same thing you're doing. Those 5 brought 5, that's 25. Who brought 5, that's 125. 125 who brought 5, that's 625. You see the exponential growth. Well, even at 78,125, with the opportunity that is still ground floor, the Utopian Global opportunity is a ground floor opportunity. So you can very well see that level and that type of movement within your organization. As that happens, this is what you'll be earned. Bonus paid on each level in a perfect scenario. That's 117 euro, 187 and 50 euro. All right. Cumulative bonuses with everything, not to mention the other additional bonuses, but the unilevel bonuses, you can have the potential of earning 146,647 and 50 euro. I don't know about you, but all that from just showing somebody what they ought to be doing and not having to convince, because I don't convince anybody. I just show you what's happening around you and show you what I'm doing. And when I do that, guess what? If you're wise, you'll make the right decision. With that said here, here's more of the packages, what you earn on your unilevel. I'm not gonna go through all this, but kind of let you take a look there, okay? All right, and here's what, in America, what you earn, all right? Dealing with the gold and silver. These are the packages, US packages, the prices, and what the gold and silver you earn and what you earn on your unilevel, okay? Moving right along, all right, you see that, okay? All right, same thing again. Again, we're just showing you the numbers and all that adds up. And again, some affiliate rewards. From the affiliate rewards as a business owner, as you move up along the ranks, you hit certain benchmarks. The company provides you with smartwatches, smartphones, laptops, 1 week exotic vacation with your partner. Woo, that sounds good. 1 week company leadership trip to one of the stores of the assets of store. Those are some of the incentives. And if they didn't have the incentive, just the simple fact that I'm building wealth in the way of the wealthy, that's an incentive for me. How would you like to get your asset accumulation plan for free? Huh? How would you like to do that? Well, let me show you how you can do that. You can do that, get it for free, simply by bringing on 8 customers or affiliates anywhere on your first and second levels, and your asset accumulation plan is free, as your bonus will be enough to cover your own plan. That means, for example, if you brought on 8 individuals and you were paid 7 euro, that will give you 56 euro a month. For those of you who says, I don't know if I can afford that, or, you know, we help you with that. No problem. We're going to show you how to start saving for free and protecting what you're earning into gold and silver precious metals. Make no mistake, everybody, this right here is a powerful, powerful opportunity. Moving right along, you can do this business for less than €1.65 a day. I'm sorry, €1.65 a day. You can do this business. You have available to you an opportunity of real income producing assets, of wealth protection, a savings plan that is denominated in real assets, infinite returns on your investments. You can own a global online business. I can do this business from America, anywhere around the world. And if you're around the world and you got people in America, you want to connect them to our American team because we want to help them win. We are very serious about protecting people from the coming devastation that is here and getting worse, but we can be protected. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying nothing more than what you can see for yourself as you watch the news and you see it for yourself. You can earn residual income on your marketing or sharing efforts. That's great. Every month, that income will continue to come in based upon the size and the effectiveness of your organization. And you'll have a team of business owners who will work for you for free. You don't have to pay anybody because we're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. And I do like that. I like that I'm not by myself, but I am for myself. So what I want out of this will be determined on what I put in, not to mention the tax benefits that I get because I'm running a home-based business, especially in America. But, you know, visit your tax advisor. They'll be able to show you what you can earn or write off having a home-based business, because this is exactly what it is. So it's time to get in, everybody. I don't know who invited you on this line. I only pray and hope that I was able to bring some clarity and some understanding. I'm going to answer some questions in a minute, okay? But there's some information where you can get on and connect with Utopian Global, get with the person who invited you on this call, let them know, hey, I want to get started. And I want to say this is what we're going to do for you. Every person who's not in the business, we're going to give you a free asset accumulation program. We're going to give that to you for free. Just because you took time out of your schedule to be with us this 12 noon on this Thursday, a thought-provoking Thursday. What am I going to do? Well, we got that covered. Oh, by the way, don't touch your face. I'm sorry, everybody. We got that covered, okay? All right, listen to me. As I get ready to answer any questions, just want to close out with this. If you wait for the perfect conditions, you'll never get anything done. From my favorite book, Ecclesiastes 11:4, the Living Bible Translations. If you wait for things to line up, it'll never happen because it never happens. You got to learn to take action now. And here's an important notice. There's no guarantee that you'll earn any money from these techniques, not because they don't work, not because it doesn't happen, because we don't know what you're going to do. All right. There, you know, you come in, you build a business, you're sharing and helping people. Yes, you will. If you don't, then of course you won't. What you get out, what you put in is what you get out. Utopian Global delivers quality education, and these materials are not interpreted as a promise, a guarantee of earnings, or purporting to be financial advice. Do your own due diligence and research, and you'll come to the same conclusion that we've come to, that if you're not protecting your income through gold and silver, then at the end of the day, you're going to wish you took action when you had the opportunity. Don't forget too, store is not available in the United States of America, except if you're an accredited investor. And entry upon Utopian Global is covered by a 14-day money-back guarantee. With that said, I'm going to answer a couple questions before we close out. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. All right, we got a question from Ias. If I mess up your name, please forgive me. Please forgive me. What is money? Paper money is nothing. Currency is not money. Absolutely. I encourage you to do your research. Research what currency is and research what real money is. I used to be the same way that you are. I used to think that this was money. So my mentors, very wealthy individuals, have taught me this is not money. This is currency. You want to protect this in this. And if you do not protect it, it will crash. We covered that. All right, here's a question coming. Pastor Blue, you are so right. I called a gold and silver company to ask if I can roll over half of my 401k plan in gold and silver. And they said the minimum has to be $25,000. Exactly. I couldn't get off the phone any faster. Utopian Global is a wonderful opportunity for us. Who doesn't have who does not have a minimum of 25 plus? You're right. With our company, you don't have to do the, again, we'll fill you in with any information for those of you who want to protect yourself in that way. Our corporate will begin to help you understand that. But here's the reality. You got to do something. Take action now. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have another 30 years for the dollar to be where it once was. There's not going to be another 30 years. We will see a collapse. I don't know when. I can't tell you when. All I can do is see the signs of the times and look at the writing on the wall. And let me share with you what the writing of the wall says, that things are going to get worse before they get better. And I'm not waiting for someone else to save my family. For me, the Savior has already came. I'm going to take the necessary actions to make sure that we are protected from anything coming. Poor people are poor because they POOR. They pass over opportunities repeatedly. Is that you? Or would this be the time that you do something different, that your tomorrow can be greater than your yesterday? Utopian Global, real assets, real income, real lifestyle. God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in. Bless one another before you get off the call. Have a great day, everyone. Let's get started. I'm telling you, it's exciting. Let's do it. Have a great day, everybody.